everybody, welcome back to the LD World. We got a kind of a special little content for you today. I have Dua right here on FaceTime, so this is as close to me as it's gonna get. But we want to go ahead and talk about and shed some light on some of the social issues that are going on around the world today. But I'm gonna let Dua do this next part.
Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you're not already. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time.
I thought she was better than this than me.
That's
why we made you do it.
If you want to be notified every time we upload, which is every other day. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video.
We might have went separate ways on that one. But like I said before, this video is kind of we wanted to do like a little raw, uncut video. There's nothing like professional about this, but we wanted to, there's a lot of things going on in the world today, especially here in America. She's in Iceland, but especially here in the States, we have some injustices that are going on in the world, and we wanted to share light on that. The reason why we wanted to talk about it is because you know that a lot of things are going on with Black African American males, and which I am, and we're doing in an interracial relationship, so we wanted to come together. And we think that that is very important during a time like this, because there's a lot of hate going on, there's a lot of separation, there's a lot of chaos going on all over the world, and we think that it's important to show the other side of what's really going on. And as a interracial couple, we need to show that Black and white can be together. Mixed people can be together. Couples that are of other races can be together, can make a change. And that's what we're doing here today. As a Black male who's in an interracial relationship, I think it's very important for people in interracial relationships to stand up against injustice. We have to be an example. During this time, a lot of people think that everything is dividing, when now more than ever you're seeing people coming together. One of the cool things, as I'm looking on the news and looking on TV, one of the coolest things that I see is that there's people out there protesting, but it's not just Black people. Everybody's coming together because they see that a change needs to be made, and that is what it's about. And I think that people that are couples need to stand up with everybody else and show that we not only support the fact that things need to change, but we are also being the change. And that's what it really comes down to, is being the change. Because we can go out there, we can march, we can talk, we can do all kinds of things, but we have to be the change. Each and every individual out there has to be the change. If we aren't changing within ourselves, there's not going to be any change. Mm-hmm. So I'm calling out everybody who's in an interracial relationship. It doesn't matter what kind of interracial relationship you're in, but I'm calling out everybody who's in an interracial relationship to say something. Do something.
But do you think that people are coming together?
I think people are coming together. I just don't think that that's being shown.
Yeah.
I don't think the media is showing a lot of the negative side of everything that's going on. They're showing all the bad. All the bad. Everything, like the death, the violence, the fires, the tearing down, but they're not showing the building up. So we have to do our part, to do our research, to go and find those things, because the media is not going to show it.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? The media is not going to show, oh, these people, Black people, white people, Spanish people, Asian people, they're locking hands. They're joining together. They're standing side by side. Protesters and police officers are standing side by side. They're praying together. Protesters are protecting police officers. The media is not showing that.
No.
They're showing violence. So it's up to us to recognize that and to acknowledge it and to share it with everybody else. And that's kind of what we're doing today on this platform. That's why we just wanted to take a minute from all the relationship stuff that we do and share that there is good going on. As a black male, I've been profiled. I've had bad encounters with the police. It hasn't been extreme, but there's been times where it's been like, hey, I'm not the person that you are saying I am. But any situation would run in with the police that I've had could have gone any other way. And it's just time for it to end. Like, the world is tired of it.
Yeah.
The world is tired
so
of
I
it.
have a good question for you.
Go ahead.
What do you think we can do to make a change and not being like posting on social media and posting this and posting that? What can we do? Like myself, what can I do?
First of all, we need to be aware. Ignorance is bliss.
But
we need to know.
But there's one thing that when people are saying being silent is not enough. Even though you're silent on social media, doesn't mean you're silent in
real
your life.
I 100%
like you
agree.
can be doing so much. You can be, like you're saying, you can be the example and showing people that, you know, skin color doesn't matter.
But no, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. Like, just because you're not loud on social media doesn't mean you're not loud in real life.
Yeah, I'm tired of.
So there's a lot of people who's yelling on social media, blah 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 blah. This isn't right. All my friends are silent. Da 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 da. But they're not doing nothing in real life. Then there's a lot of people who will never post anything on social media, but they're out there protesting. They're out there marching. They're out there making a change. Yeah. So what we have to do as individuals is, one, we need to recognize that evil exists. And we need to know that racism is out there. And it's there. If we hide it and act like it doesn't exist, nothing's going to change.
And also, like, the small things. What?
No, go ahead.
I feel like the small things matter to, like, if someone says something to me, that's the time that you shouldn't be silent. That's it.
Yeah,
when you should stand up and, like, say something instead of, like, posting something on social media. You should be correcting people, like, in real life. Like, if someone says something that's not okay, that's when you should, like...
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Because that's a change. Like, that's how you're gonna change one person. That one person might change 10 other people.
Because the fact of the matter is, as dumb as this may sound, some people say stuff and don't know that it's rude. That sounds dumb, but it's true. So you have to bring awareness in. Hey, don't say that. That's rude.
Because that has happened, like, not in, like, my family, but, like, my extended family members. If they say something, like, they think it's funny and they, like, laugh, I show them, like, I don't laugh.
She's standing up for the people, y'all.
No, but it's, like, it's small things that, because that might make them think, like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I agree. Stand up for your friends. It doesn't matter, because the world is showing that, and I'm going to be the first to say, especially as a black person, the world is showing that, oh, racism only exists between black and white people. That is 100% not true. We have to stand up for all people of color. It doesn't matter what nationality they are, what race they are. We have to stand up for all of them, because if it wasn't a police officer murdering a black guy, then it's somebody talking about a Muslim being whatever. It's somebody talking about Spanish people doing this. It's somebody talking about that. I hear it a lot in the States, and it's time for it to end, people. Just I wouldn't feel right with myself if I didn't put that out there today. And as you were asking me, what can we do as individuals? We have to stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. Stop acting like things don't exist. If you're in an interracial relationship, stand up with your partner. Like, you guys do something. Yeah. Do something. I don't know. Everybody's way of doing something is different. You don't have to post on social media. You don't have to go out and protest, but do something. If you want something to change, you have to do something. I'm calling out everybody to stand up and fight. It's time to fight. We're in a battle right now, and it's time to fight. And whatever your form of fighting is, do it.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you should do it in a, like the post that I was sending you, that your friend, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, do you have the post? We could probably post it on here,
But,
and we'll give David a shout out.
No, but that was a good one.
Post.
Like, you need to think about what is gonna happen after you do the things you do.
Is that what I mean by fight? I don't mean that in a violent way. I don't want anybody to get it twisted.
No, I know.
I don't mean fighting in a violent way.
I know. I'm just saying, like, we need to think about what is gonna happen before we do something.
I saw a video that Killer Mike did. He's a rapper here in Atlanta. He said we have to, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, but he said we have to strategize, mobilize, and organize. I messed that up big time, but
I'll post it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll have Dua post a video. I can't remember if I saved it or not, but I'll have Dua post a video so you guys can see it. But that's what we have to do. Whenever we are at war like how we are right now, we have to be smart about it. Destroying stuff isn't smart, it's just acting. But we have to be smart about what we're doing. So the more and more people speak out, the more things will at least start to change. And that's why we wanted to get on here today. We wanted to speak out as an interracial couple. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, how would Dua feel because she's white? How would Lance feel because he's black?
But that's the thing. So now I'm gonna say one thing. Me seeing this on TV, I think I felt just as bad as you seeing it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people like miss that, or like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a human being. It's a human being that it happened to, and it doesn't matter what color you are. It's going to affect you. Like,
yes, and it has. You can see it. People, like I said earlier, man, it's just so freaking cool. People are rising up all over the world, and I think that's cool. It hits home to us as African Americans. It hits home, yes, but it's super cool to see everybody stand up together, and that is the beginning of change. Just come together. Use this time to come together. Don't point fingers. Not everybody's bad. Not everybody's evil. We do have some bad and evil people out there, but come together. I mean, I can't stress that enough. I'm getting tired of seeing division. And ignore the news. Ignore the media. Stay up to date on everything, yes, but they're pushing toxic information into your mind, and it's going to make you feel upset and depressed, and it's going to make you feel like the world is dark.
That's one thing that I realized, like, throughout this whole thing, is the more bad news I saw, it didn't, like, motivate me. It made me feel bad. Like, it made me feel sad, upset, instead of, like, when people post, like, policemen, like, joining the protesting and, like, doing good things, that's what makes me, like, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. But when I got off our posts on Instagram stopped for a little while because we were just getting tired of being on social media.
Yeah, I told you the other day, I was like, this is making me feel like crap.
Depressed, sad. And I started to get angry. I started to get angry at a lot of people. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about it. I need to get it out.
And that's why I think it's important to, like, even though what happened is disgusting, like, it's important to do it in a positive way. I'm not saying, like, any of this is positive, but it's important to do it in a positive way so everyone is going to join and, like, wanting to do it, instead of putting other people down and saying this and that. Like, that's not going to help. Like, we need to come together and do it as one.
She said it well. Instead of posting on social media that everybody's silent, I'm going to unfriend you and da-da-da-da, maybe tell somebody you love them. Because you never know who needs to hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe tell somebody, hey, you may be silent online, but you might be real in real life. Or, hey, instead of being silent, can you help me do this? Maybe some people just need a little encouragement, because people are scared right now, guys. People are scared. They're scared to say anything because they don't know what's right to say and what's not. So they're scared. So a lot of people are on reserve. So if you feel like one of your friends are being silent, then maybe help them open up. If you see somebody say something negative online, in my opinion, call them out, because these people need to be called out. So,
and also I think
help.
No, say.
I was just gonna say, help who needs to be helped, and call out who needs to be called out. That's just being real, to be honest, because I'm getting tired of people posting racist comments and it just goes, it gets swept under the rug. We need to let these people know it's not okay. It's done. We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, everybody out there, I challenge you guys to just say something peaceful and positive to the world, whatever it may be. If you're in an interracial relationship, grab your partner's hand and show that you're together, because people need to see that connection. If you need anybody to talk to, we'd love to talk to you, so hit us up. I mean, we're available, but don't let this situation, don't let what's going on be swept under the rug. Be the change. Be the change. Be the change.
Yeah. And not just now. Like, that's
forever. It. Let it stick with you. Don't let this be a couple of months thing or a couple of weeks. No. Yeah. Be the change every single day.
Mm-hmm. Not just like when the media is pushing it out there. Like, we need to do, like, every time someone says something wrong, or you see something happening, or just anything, like, stand up for people.
Yeah. And that's how the world's gonna change. If we stand up for each other.
Like, it's not gonna happen in 1 week. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. Like, we all need to be doing something every single day.
Every day. So yeah. I mean, that's all I got for you guys. What about you?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, in closing, we just wanted to get on here and talk with you guys, let you guys know our views on things, and hopefully that sparks something within you to go out and do something. Have a amazing day. We're with you. We're standing with you.
He just hung up. What happened?
So have an amazing day. We're with you. We're standing with you as one. If you need anything, leave a comment in the section below. And make sure, if you like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We're always here connecting with you guys. We have videos coming out every other day. And we will see you guys in a couple of days. Later, dudes.